The UK is enforcing mandatory quarantine for people arriving from abroad. If you arrive in the UK from one of the listed countries, you will be faced with having to quarantine in a hotel at your own cost before you are released to enter the UK. This is following in the footsteps of Australia and New Zealand. In this video, we discuss the new mandatory quarantine that travellers will face. We also discuss which travellers will face the quarantine, how much it will cost, and why it is being implemented. But first, we want to thank you for joining us. Find us on all the other social media channels, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and click that bell to get notified when we release a new video. We also appreciate your likes and comments below, as it helps to support our channel. This video is brought to you by IAM. We believe that travel improves and inspires you and the people around you. We help you travel by providing services which overcome barriers and frameworks that simplify and enrich your experience. We just happen to be immigration lawyers. So reach out to your IAM visa coordinator when you're ready for your adventure, or already on one, and would like some assistance. Almost a year since the pandemic began, the UK has introduced its toughest measure yet for travellers arriving in the UK. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced last week that travellers still allowed to come to the UK from a red list of high-risk countries would be met at the airport and transported directly into quarantine. Arrivals from coronavirus hotspots abroad will have to quarantine in hotels from the 15th of February. Quarantine hotels are expected to be set up near airports, including Heathrow, Gatwick, London City, Birmingham, Bristol, Manchester, Edinburgh, Glasgow, and Aberdeen. Under the new rule, travellers from the countries part of the red list, including returning British nationals, would need to be isolated in government-provided accommodation, such as hotels, for a period of 10 days. Travellers would have to pay for their own stay in isolation. Travellers arriving from other countries, not on the hotel red list, are still able to enter the UK, but with many restrictions. They will not need to enter a government facility for quarantine, but they are expected to self-isolate for 10 days upon arrival, unless using the UK's test to release programme. All travellers must show a negative COVID-19 test result to enter the country, as well as fill out a passenger locator form. The UK had decided to introduce a new quarantine rule in order to prevent the further spread of COVID-19 and its variants. The UK has struggled greatly with halting the spread of the virus throughout the pandemic, recording some of the worst COVID-related statistics in the world. Countries that are being subjected to quarantine measures have high case numbers and have reported cases of the more transmissible variants of coronavirus. The quarantine order has been issued to ensure these variants don't find their way into the country, as the nation struggles to deal with its own virulent variant. The UK's travel corridors, which allowed quarantine-free entry from a list of countries considered relatively safe, were suspended last month, amid fears about the risks from new COVID-19 mutations. British ministers are also likely to increase the fines for people who break the rules. British officials expect that the fines will have a deterrent effect, so traveller numbers are likely to fall from 1,000 a day swiftly. If you have been in or through any of the identified countries in the last 10 days, you will be refused entry to the UK. British and Irish nationals, or third country nationals, with residence rights in the UK, will be able to enter the UK. The countries on the red list are Angola, Argentina, Bolivia, Botswana, Brazil, Burundi, Cape Verde, Chile, Colombia, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Ecuador, Eswatini, French Guiana, Guyana, Lesotho, Malawi, Mauritius, Mozambique, Namibia, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Portugal including Madeira, and the Azores, Rwanda, Seychelles, South Africa, Suriname, Tanzania, United Arab Emirates, Uruguay, Venezuela, Zambia, Zimbabwe. To view the updated list, check the link on our blog for the official government website. The list has been in contention, as calls are made to extend hotel quarantine to all arrivals, and not just on the red list. The government is expected to set out further details next week on how passengers will be able to book into the designated hotels. What are your thoughts on the new quarantine rule? Talk to us in the comments section below. If you need assistance with a visa to Europe, the UK, or the US, including help with securing your travel arrangements, IAM can help. For visa advice, contact your IAM visa coordinator. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more travel and visa updates.